If you're a life coach or an educator and you're tired of going through videos that show you ideas or course guides, but don't actually show you the platform and where to sell your courses, you've come to the right video. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use WordPress, WooCommerce, and WP Stream to sell your videos on your platform. Right in front of us, we have a fresh WordPress install, and you can check out our other video to find out how we got this, how we got to this point, including domain, hosting, and things like that. Now I have my WordPress admin opened up. I'm going to go to Appearance and click on Themes. And from here, we can look up one of the many WordPress themes that are available, and these are free. You can also get paid ones, but to start off, I highly recommend you check out one of the 8,000 themes that are available on the WordPress directory. And this is a reason why WordPress is so popular and powers over 40%, over 46%, something like that, of websites globally. I'm going to search for a life coach theme. So as you can see, again, there are so many themes available. I can see 128, it's written on top. And now the only thing you have to do is choose one of the themes. So I'm just going to quickly go through how these look and just pick one of the ones that stood out for me. So I think either this life coaches theme or personal life coach theme, this purpley one. I think I'm going to go with this one. So all I have to do is click on install and then on activate. And once it has activated, you will find that everything is already done. It's just as simple as that to install a theme. And the next thing that we want to do is actually install the plugins, the required plugins that are needed for this theme. So for this theme, I need WooCommerce and Word Clever. So I'm installing and activating these as well. Apply. And I have my plugins ready for this theme. Now I want to explore this theme for a little bit. So I'm just going to click on getting started and seeing what happens here. So just a little bit of a description about the theme, the authors, things like that, full site editing, you can leave a review, support, things like that. So this is how the theme looks like. So just with 2, 3 clicks, you got your theme ready. And all you have to do here is obviously replace the text and images with anything you want. So there are headings already, there are testimonials, there are frequently asked questions, things like that. So all you have to do is replace the text. So you can do that by clicking on Edit Site on top. And I will just really quickly go through everything that you can edit. So, for example, this heading right here, start your journey with us. I'm changing up the description as well. You can also change up the link, add a new link, change up this text over here. So everything is pretty editable, and I'm just quickly showing you over here, but you can explore yourself and see how it goes. But the difficult part is obviously creating a website. And if you have a theme already that's already done everything for you, and all you have to do is just replace the text and the images, it's pretty straightforward. And you can focus on your actual courses and selling to your, not customers, to your students, basically, whoever is paying to get educated. So, I talked about the plugins earlier, and one more plugin we need is the WP Stream plugin. So I'm going to the plugins section and I'm typing in WP Stream. And this is the plugin we're using to actually go live and create a video on demand. So whether you're uploading courses that you already have or going live with your students to teach. So I'm installing and activating it and using WP Stream with WooCommerce, we're able to sell these courses to our students. So I'm just quickly logging in. You can register as well, go through the onboarding process. Everything is super simple. And I have just logged in. This is how it looks like. So I have WP Stream installed, and let's go to WooCommerce and set up our store as well. So once again, the instructions are pretty clear and they have so many tutorials showing you how you can basically set up your WooCommerce store, but I'm very quickly going to run you through the most important things. So currently we have on top, it says store coming soon, if you can see, and we just want to add payments. So for example, with WooCommerce, Stripe, PayPal, as you can see, we have Apple Pay, Google Pay, WooPay, and many other options. So, for example, ideal if you're in the Netherlands, that is what the Netherlands uses for payments. So, yeah, you can choose from these. And once you're happy with the selection, click on continue and you can connect to WordPress.com. And once you've set up this part of the store, You have your payment set up, and now let's go to site visibility. And like I was saying earlier, it's currently to offline or coming soon, and we want to choose live. So once you clicked live and save changes, your website is now live and you can start selling. And that is it for the WooCommerce setup with WP Stream. So let's go to WP Stream All Channels. And from here, you can either choose to create a free to view channel or a pay per view channel. So, free to view channel is basically where you're streaming and people can watch for free. So, maybe like an introductory session that you can offer your students, a preview into the real thing. But I'm creating a pay per view channel. So, I'm just going to add a title, add some text over here so it's clear what's it about. So I've added the description and now I'm going to go to product data, and under this you'll see that it's live channel, but you can select different ones. But for this specific one, live channel is correct. So just leave it as it is default, and we'll talk about video on demand and video collections in upcoming videos. So just leave it as live channel. And here we can add a price. For example, $54.99. This is pay per view, so they only pay once and continue watching indefinitely. So whenever you go live, they'll have access to this channel. And you can also add a sale price as well and the dates, for example, from tomorrow to the day after or things like that. And I'm also going to add a short product description. Now I'm going to go and product tags. So life coaching, career, course, online course, any tags you want. And I'm also going to add a featured image to this. I'm going to add a title. So we have our product image over here. You can add a product gallery, so different multiple pictures if you have. And then let's publish this channel. Once you're published, this is how it looks like. And all we have to do now is actually turn on our channel to go live. But before we do that, let's go through our channel settings. So we can edit the settings. For example, you can enable live stream recording, lock to website so it doesn't get shared, autoplay. And when you autoplay, make sure you select start muted. You can also encrypt your live stream so that, yeah, it's not shared anywhere else. And now let's just turn on the channel. So you have to edit the settings before you actually turn on the channel. As the live channel is turning on, let's choose our software that we're using to go live. So I'm using OBS Studio, which is a free pro tool that you can use to go live. So let's go to settings and then go to stream. And from here, we want to select custom in the service area. Under destination, we want to paste the server and stream key. So we're going to go back, and you can either go live with your browser or via OBS Studio. So I selected OBS Studio, and we're copying the server and stream key from this area. So all you have to do is follow along if you already have OBS Studio, just to go through it really quickly. And yeah, if you're a more visual learner. So we have that set up, and let's click on Start Streaming. We are now basically live, but before we can actually watch the live, it behaves just like with a viewer, and you aren't able to watch the live stream until you purchase. So your viewer will come to this section and they will need to add to cart and purchase this with WooCommerce. So everything is handled by WooCommerce. And once they paid for this, they'll be able to refresh or go to the order section and watch the live stream. And this is your live stream playing from OBS Studio. And just like that, you can go live and share your course with your students. And yeah, you can make some money off the things that you've learned about, the things that you've specialized in, and want to share with your students. We can click on stop streaming, and your live stream would have ended. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to come back for more videos because we'll be adding some more about selling courses. Bye.